I guess I'll have to get used to this. I guess this is my life now. This is truck camper paradise.
I was standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, with my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire. Keep on moving to the purpose now, to the ending of the ocean. Keep on moving to the purpose now.
I got a good feeling about this. Real good feeling. Look at how dinky this rod is. I paid 25 bucks for it. I hope I don't catch anything big because I don't know if I'll be able to reel it in. And I know nothing about fishing. So like, is this a good lure to catch trout? Because it's about the only one I have. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Heaven on earth, folks. I mean, I'm not asking for much. I just want to catch one. I want to know that I have the ability to catch a fish. That's what I want to know. This is like my version of a day at the spa, you know? It is so quiet out here right now. So I think that I'm gonna go over to that dock way over there and see if I've got some better luck. Well, it looks like that bridge actually doesn't connect to land, and I do not feel like getting wet right now, so I'm not gonna go out there. All right. But hey, another viewpoint, another beautiful viewpoint.
You got me waiting, my desire. I follow your heartbeat. Keep on moving to the purpose now.
Okay, let's go back over there. I thought that bridge was connected, but it's not. I'm done. I'm done fishing. I'm so glad that I found this spot. It's a little bit finicky. I think it's got some water damage. Watch out. I didn't even think about that happening. I got you on 2 cameras. I got you on that camera and this camera. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Oh. And that means my battery's dying, so I better bring it back here. Come here, drone. We'll land it right here. Woo! Whoa! Oh, I missed my target. Oh, I missed it again. Are you kidding me? Where is it? Right here? Okay, right there. There. Oh, it smells so good in here. Woo! We'll give it a couple more minutes. Oh! Guys, I've said it a million times. If you're just tuning in though, this is what it's all about. This is honestly what it's all about. And I gotta say that I think the number one thing that I have learnt with the RV lifestyle, which that's gonna be a whole separate video, but the number one thing is being comfortable with being uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. You know, when I had my house, it was so easy just to go in, turn the computer on or turn the TV on, unlimited access to Wi-Fi, you know, unlimited access to water, unlimited access to basically everything. And when you have that, especially, well, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I would just waste my day away. You know, I'd watch Netflix for 4 to 8 hours. I would have 30, 40-minute hot showers, right? And that's the biggest thing that I think I've noticed and learned with this, is that it's constantly pushing me to go out and do things that I've never done before. It's also just pushing me to simply do things all day. So, how come it seems every time I'm talking to the camera, the smoke is going directly into my eyes? So, like for example, today, you know, I didn't have any Wi-Fi, I have no internet, and that is the best thing for me. Even if I were to park this back at my friend's house, I would turn my Wi-Fi off, because then I get out and I do, rather than just sit around and be entertained by the TV. Let's go get some pizza. Pizza in truck camper paradise. Oh, yes. Yes. Hey guys, I want to give you a little piece of motivation today. I had a friend of mine message me today, and he's been watching my videos, and he said, you know, I love watching your videos, you're just so happy. Basically, how can I be that happy? And that was a really good question. So I started thinking about it, and I kind of gave him 3 ways that I bettered my life to be more happy, basically. I want to share them with you. Number one, for me, this is just my opinion, guys, okay? But this is what worked for me. When I was living in Red Deer, Alberta, that's where I was born and raised, I was a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, but nothing compared to right now. And what I needed at that time, and I wish I would have done it earlier, but it is what it is, life is what it is, I needed a fresh start, and I needed to move away from all of those past memories in that past place that almost define who you are. Because sometimes it's hard to change when everyone that you know sees you as a certain person. So I knew I needed a fresh start, and that's when I went traveling to South America. I went to Peru and Colombia, and then I also, like, halfway through my trip was like, I want to go see a lion, and I went to Africa. Africa was the best trip in the whole entire world. If you're thinking about ever doing it, Tanzania, Serengeti National Park, unbelievable. Sleeping in tents, hyenas out front, howling, unbelievable trip. Just opened my eyes completely. Before I went on that trip, I was visiting a friend here on the island, and I met a girl. And so after my trip, that's kind of a big reason why I came back here. And then things didn't work out with the girl at all. And so but at that time I had fell in love with this island. And that was exactly the change that I was looking for. So what I told him is, you know, you need a fresh start. At least for what helped me, I needed a fresh start. The second point that I gave him was do something that you love to do money-wise, like for work. And it's not going to come easy. You know, I was a truck driver since 18 to 24. So 4, 5, 6 years. And just the last year or two of my truck driving career, that was the only time where I really enjoyed it. I knew that I enjoyed driving trucks, but a lot of the jobs that I got were with the awful people I didn't want to work with, and I didn't want to even go to work. But I knew that I loved driving, so every time that I would, you know, start hating a job, I would simply quit. I don't think there's any reason ever to do something that you hate. Why? You know, but it makes no sense. So I'd quit immediately and I'd go find a different job. And that led me to a truck driving job here, which was called Canadian Freightways. And I really enjoyed that truck driving job. And then they closed down. And after that, that's when I became a tour bus driver. And the tour bus driver, I couldn't believe how amazing that job was and how happy I was doing it. It's like the greatest job in the whole world. So I told him, yeah, it's not just what do you want to do for work, go do it. You're going to have to jump a couple times to figure out which spot you want to land. And the third point was kind of what life do you imagine for yourself, or what life excites you? Not so much what you do for money in your life, but what kind of life excites you. So just for example, does owning a house and settling down, having that white picket fence excite you? Does buying an RV like I did excite you? My uncle, for example, hey Tim, he got on his motorcycle and traveled like 65 countries, went around the world this way and then this way. You know, sleeping in tents and hostels. Is that the kind of life that excites you? Whatever life excites you, go that direction. Like I said, it's not just like, oh, go that direction, you're going to be happy. Just start going in that direction and then figure out which turn you want to make to kind of have this little bubble of awesomeness, you know? And I told him, I said, it's not, you know, I'm 26 years old and I just found out what I want to do for my life and what makes me the most happy. Just 3 months ago. 3 months ago. I really just went, wow, that's the path I'm taking. You know, I finally found it. So don't beat yourself up if it's not like, oh, I got it. You know, people spend their whole lives trying to figure that out. So just take your time, and the more times you go out and do the wrong thing, the quicker you will start doing the right thing. Does that make sense? There's my little rant today, guys. Okay, the bonus feature. Let's go hop in the camper. All right, for anyone who hasn't seen my truck camper yet, here it is. I got a comment, somebody asking, how do you watch movies at night? And that's actually a really good question, so I will show you. Now, like I said before, I'm trying to limit my movie watching because I want to do more than just sit around and watch movies all day. But a movie is nice to wind down at the end of the night and something just to put on as background noise while you're cooking. So, if I am plugged into power or running my generator, like I am right now, you may be able to hear it. There she is. So that's connected to my outlet on the outside. And I am able to run my TV. So this is my little Kenwood system here. I put a DVD in here and then it plays on my TV, and I basically have surround sound, which is really cool. See the speakers up here. And then if we climb into my bed here, we've got speakers there and there. And this is a swivel TV. So how nice is that, hey?
I would like
hang out, watch some movies. This is a movie, Crazy Stupid Love, with Steve Carell and Steve Gosling. Really good movie. And then that can swivel so I can watch it from over there. If I'm not hooked up to power or a generator for electricity, then I watch movies on my laptop. So here's my MacBook Air with a little DVD player right here that's hooked up to a USB port. And what do we got playing right now?
It goes so fast. Oh, it's like a freight train going down the track.
Oh, the Internship with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. So what I'm really trying to do is not watch movies at night. I'm trying to be more productive. So now I'm either choosing to read this Into the Air book that I just bought, or write like different scenes or things to say for my next video. This notepad, it says, all your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. I think that's a great note or quote to end on. Just wanted to say, if you have any other video ideas for me, I love when you guys comment them in the section below, because then I write them down in this notepad and start working on them in my head, and they'll be one of the future videos. This place is absolutely beautiful, and I hope by sharing this with you, you get the same amount of enjoyment out of it as I am. I really don't want to leave this area. It's so beautiful. I could live here, honestly. But at the same time, I'm really excited to see what's next, to see what's around the corner, to see what next, what other beautiful spots I can find with this camper. So thanks for watching. Keep living that dream, my friends. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night, and bye-bye.